The Cracked Pot, a journey of purpose. Once upon a time, in a small village near the mountains, there lived a kind and humble man named Ram. He was not rich, but he had a peaceful life. Every morning, he would walk to the river with two large clay pots tied to a wooden pole that he carried across his shoulders. He used these pots to collect water for his home and for the small garden behind his house. One of the pots was perfect. It had no cracks, and it always carried a full load of water. The other pot had a small crack along its side. Every day, as Ram returned from the river, the cracked pot would slowly leak water, and by the time he reached home, it would be only half full. This routine continued for 2 years. Each morning, Ram filled both pots at the river, and each evening, he returned with one full pot and one half-empty pot. The perfect pot was proud of its job. It always delivered all the water it carried. But the cracked pot felt ashamed. It believed it was broken, that it was not useful. One day, as Ram was tying the pots to the pole, the cracked pot finally spoke. "I want to say something," it said in a soft, sad voice. Ram was surprised but smiled gently. "Go ahead," he said. "I am sorry," said the cracked pot. "For 2 years, I have only given you half the water you carried. Because of my crack, water leaks out every day. I feel useless. I have failed you." Ram stopped and looked at the pot with kindness in his eyes. "Let me show you something on our way back from the river today," he said. As usual, Ram filled both pots and started walking back home. The cracked pot, as always, dripped water slowly along the path. Ram asked the pot to look back at the path they had walked. "Do you see those flowers on your side of the path?" he asked. The cracked pot looked and was amazed. There were beautiful wildflowers blooming along the trail. Only on its side, the other side of the path was dry and bare. "I planted seeds on your side of the path 2 years ago," Ram explained. "And every day, as we walked back from the river, you watered them. Because of you, I now have fresh flowers to decorate my home, to give to friends, and to sell in the market. You thought you were broken, but you were helping me all along." The cracked pot was silent. It had never thought of this. It had only seen its weakness, its crack, and not the good it had been doing. "You see," Ram continued, "we all have flaws. We all have something that makes us feel weak or imperfect. But those very flaws can be used for something good. You are not broken. You are special." The cracked pot smiled for the first time in 2 years. From that day on, it never felt ashamed again. It proudly dripped water, knowing that its crack had a purpose, a deeper meaning. Many people go through life feeling like the cracked pot. They believe they are not good enough. They see others as perfect and compare themselves, thinking they are less valuable. But just like the cracked pot, we all have something unique. Our flaws, our past, our experiences, they shape us. And sometimes, those things we hide or feel ashamed of can be the very things that help others. Maybe you are not the fastest. Maybe you are not the smartest. Maybe you've made mistakes. But those things don't make you useless. In fact, they can be your strength. Maybe your story can inspire someone. Maybe your kindness can heal someone. Maybe your quietness is a gift, or your pain can grow flowers in someone else's life. The world is full of people trying to be perfect. But what we need is more people who are real, honest, and willing to use their cracks for something beautiful. Moral of the story: everyone has value. Even the things we see as weaknesses can be used for a greater purpose. Don't be ashamed of your cracks. They might be watering flowers you can't see yet.